Hello everybody, this is Program Fox. I'm going to play a 5+2 atomic chess tournament on leadchess.org. The first game is against Kamikaze. I'm playing as black. He does knight f3, so I have to do f6. After knight c3, knight h6 is a good option. It's the best option, in fact. Okay, so he put his knight there, so I had to capture it, and now he does d4, and e6 is a good option. If he does that, I can do that. So now I do this. He couldn't capture the queen right now, because if he would do that, I would put my knight here, and then I would have a fork. So that would be bad for him. Now I'm just attacking his queen. I could do that, and then he would capture that, but I would have to save my queen, because I can't just put it there, for example, because then he does that, and this bishop, I have no option to remove that yet. So I think I'll just do this to attack that. And now I will do this. That way I can move that to attack his rook and his queen. Now I can also safely move my queen without having to worry about this move. Let's see. I'm going to do this. Or maybe I should have done that. Oh, that's a good option right now. It would be good if I could remove this pawn there. Then my queen would attack, he would capture, and I could castle to attack, to keep attacking his king, but the pawn is still there, so I should find a way to remove it. But these two pieces are quite scary there. This looks like a good move, yes. Because now if he captures like that, I have this attack, which is pretty good. Okay, this does not look so good, but I will do this. Then I attack him like that. Oh no, he saved himself there. So I have now exchanged two small pieces for a queen. I should take care of my defense. I'm going to try to put this bishop here and remove that pawn, then attack his king, and he would have to do that. But he's out that. Too bad. This knight can be useful. Yes, it is, because it now attacks this. If he blocks like that, I just capture. So now, if he moves, oh yeah, you could capture that. And now I just capture this pawn, then the rook is gone as well, and I don't have to worry about it anymore. I'm 3 pawns up, which is really good, which means that I'm going to win this, because he can't promote any pawns anymore. He resigned. Okay, I'm playing as white against m3. I'm going to do knight f3 and then knight e4. Now e3. This is a bit of a tricky opening, but it's a good one. Now I should do that. I can put him in check and then capture that, or I can capture that immediately, and that's better because then I have another pawn. Let's try to remove that knight. There it goes. Let's push that, otherwise I could do that, and that would be really bad. Now I'm threatening to attack him like this. And now like this, which would be a checkmate. Let's see. If I capture like this, his queen is not really dangerous for me, because if it moves here, I would capture. If it moves there, I would just block. So yes, this is good. I think he can exchange queens. That well, then I would not be able to checkmate him immediately, but I am a lot of material up, so it's not a problem. Yes, he wants to exchange the queens, and he resigned. I had a lot of attacking opportunities. I could do that with my bishop, and if that was not enough, I could castle kingside or queenside. So I had a lot of ways to attack him. There's play in a tournament called Knight F3 94. I wonder if he actually plays the opening, but I bet I will see when I play against him. I'm playing now as black against Ubar. He does the same opening as in the first game, but not with d4, but with e4. So I did that. And now I should do c6 to avoid this or this. And then I do that. That way, if I do that, this is not any dangerous. I think. Wait, would this be safe if I do that? And he does that, and I. Yes, this should be safe because if he does that, I just do that, and then I don't have to worry that this pawn can open up my F file. So what can he do? He can do that, 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 or that. And all options are in fact good for me. If he does that, I would check him, and he would have to capture my knight. If he does that, but he doesn't do that, so I capture. Oh, I had totally missed this. Can I stop this bishop? No, I cannot stop this bishop anymore. If I push, he's just going to capture my queen. So, nice one, I totally overlooked this. I will resign. Let's see what I should have done then. So, this bishop there was dangerous. Maybe I should have done that. No, because then he could do that. Capture en passant. So maybe just right now and then this perhaps. Oh well, I've got to play. I'm playing as white against Kamikaze. I'm going to do knight f3, f3. Here's d5. I can now do this or that. I usually play f3, but queen f3 is interesting as well, so let's just try that. He didn't capture that, and that's good because then I would fork him like this. Now check. I will now do this. I couldn't do this a move before because then he would do that and attack my king by attacking this bishop. But the bishop is gone, so that's not a concern anymore. Okay, maybe I could do that. Then he has to capture, and then put my queen there. He will push. I will put it there, and he will block or exchange queens. That might not be the best option. So maybe that. That might be a lot better. Now I believe his best move is this, because he doesn't want me to do that. Because then I could um, attack him like this. Oh well, that should work too. I put it there. He puts it there, and he's safe for now. If he does that, then b3 is interesting, because then it opens up this diagonal for my bishop, which I can use to attack his queen. I'm quite sure he's going to do this now to attack my queen. And then this might be good, or maybe not, because he could do that. So maybe I would just exchange my queen for the two bishops and keep attacking him. Oh, he captured. So let's see what I can do here. This is probably interesting. Now this. And I'm attacking his queen. I would like that move to threaten with this capture, but he would just avoid that by doing that. So I first push this, and then, oh, then he can just do that. That's too bad. I do not want to push that, because then his bishop can check me, and because his other bishop could check me too, that could be bad. So I will first do this, then if he captures that, I will just do that. Okay. I was thinking of kingside castling, but then he could do that, and then I would have to capture his bishop, so I don't want to do that. I think I should do something to avoid this move, because I can't capture like that, because then his two bishops will attack me, and if I capture like that, he could castle to attack me. So maybe I should just put my rook here on the d-file, then his castled rook wouldn't be so annoying, and he couldn't castle anyway. So now he can. And if he now does that, I can't capture because he could blow me up. So I do this. Wait. Maybe I shouldn't. Because if I do that, he can do that, which is a strong move. I sort of regret playing Queen f3 here in the opening, because I know the line with just pawn to f3 better than this line. So I think I sort of messed it up. But maybe not. Let's see what I can do. This is a bad idea. This wouldn't really work, because this option is still a good option. Maybe I'll just sacrifice my queen. And then castle. Push. But now we can do that. This should be enough against it. Yes, it should be. I'm getting low on time. I think he might capture that. And if he does, I could try that. But the problem is that he would exchange the queens, and I would be in trouble with his rook, and I have no time to decide anymore. Um, let's just. Oh, no. I have to be quick. I will lose anyway. If he does that. But he doesn't, so am I safe? Whoa. He was definitely winning at that point, and he still is. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have played. Um, I played Queen f3 here, but I don't think I got a continuation right, so in the end I just got my queen trapped and I had a really bad position. Okay, so let's wait for the next game, the tournament. Ah, there it is. I'm playing against NF3 and D4, so I wonder if he will actually do that opening. But I guess so. So I expect him to do that based on his username, but he doesn't. So okay, maybe that is a good move, because then it would well, moving there would not be such a good option because it would just do that. But moving there, that would be good. So he probably is going to do something to defend against it, but I don't think this is a bad move. I think it's a good move in fact. Now let's just block that. I mean pin it. And I think a queen exchange is the best thing to do here. And now I castle. All of these pawns here are pretty scary. Anyway, I think I'm safe here. I'm going to put my bishop there, which is, well, it's maybe not such a promising attack. Let's just push these pawns. Such a close position. Maybe I actually want to keep it closed, because if some files would be open, maybe he would be able to exchange the rooks, and then this would be dangerous. So maybe keep it closed is not a bad idea. Very likely it's a good idea. So this is probably a draw. Let's see. If I put my bishop there and he does that, I might want to capture that, but then he does that, and I move my bishop away, and then his other rook can move there. So I think that's his plan. Can I move my bishop there? Then he will capture. I will push. He will capture. I will push. He will do that. Then this. Exchange. There. Push. And We'll put it there. Push again. Exchange. Push. Maybe that will work. So let's do that again. Take rook. Oh, I think I ignored the fact that it was his move when I was calculating that. So no, this was my idea. Yes, not to capture, but to well, to do this. I believe it's a bad idea if I actually capture that. So let's not do that. Oh, I see his idea. He's going to do that, hoping I would capture that, and then he will do that. So I should make sure that this does not happen. I'll keep moving my bishop back and forth. Okay. If my calculations were right, I will be able to promote it. If they were right. Ah well, he can block it. This is really just a draw. Yes, he offers a draw. I was about to do that. So yes, it's a draw. That was an interesting game. He says GG, I will say GG to him. Because well, it was a really good game. Okay, let's wait for the next game in this tournament. And that's right now against D Sutter. I'm going to do the two knights attack, which is knight f3 followed by knight c3. This was not really a good move. Better would be this, because for now I can do this. He captures, I do e3, and if he does, for example, e6, I do that, he pushes, and I do that, and he will have to capture, and that means he would lose a knight. So he can now do that, or capture. If he would immediately capture, I would disrupt my knight. Now I capture this, and now I'm 2 pounds up. Because with this, he lost a knight and a pawn, and earlier I exchanged a knight for a pawn, so I'm 2 pounds up. I like to castle queenside in this kind of position, so for that I have to put his bishop there and then castle. He can try to exchange rooks here, but I don't see why he would do that. if he now pushes that, I will do this to avoid that he can push that and threaten with this capture. If he now does that, that's no problem. I just put this rook here. I will castle. Let's see. He can capture a few things with that. So let's do that. To threaten with this fork, and I also have this fork. Well, I have to move here. Then if he captures, I need to push. Oh well, but he doesn't capture that, which is quite good. I will put this there. So if he captures that, I do this to kill his rook, which would threaten um, to do that. And if he doesn't, this should be good, yes. Check. Oh, what happened? Oh no! Oh, I did not see that it was pinned. Oh, that's so stupid. Yeah, I should never have moved my knight, but I had not seen that. That was a bad blunder. Okay, my next game is as black against Mostruito, who is a strong player. He does knight f3, knight e4. In this situation, g6 is a good move. Then he'll probably push e4, and then I do that. I think in this position, e5 is good. Now I believe he's going to put his bishop there, and then I do that. Oh no, he isn't going to put his bishop there apparently. But I believe he's going to threaten with this. So let's put my queen there. Then if he does that, I do that. Here I should castle. And now this. I'm afraid that I'm going to have problems with this if he does that. So I'm now going to do this to attack his queen. And he moves it. Okay, so now I can safely do that. Can I? Oh. There's still this. That's annoying. Yes, I knew you would do that. Now he's definitely going to do that. This looks quite bad, but maybe it isn't as bad as it looks. He can't just exchange because then I put my rook there, he takes, and I put it there again, and I attack his king. Now I attack his king as well. Oh, wow. Great move. But he still can't capture it, because then I would still attack his king. He also can't castle because I attack that, and he just can't castle queenside because it's an invalid move. Well, I said that this bishop sec was a great move, but the disadvantage of it is that now my queen is not pinned anymore. But the bishop is pinned. He actually pinned it himself by putting it there. And the queen can't be captured. So, in fact, this bishop move was not a great move but a blunder, and that's why he resigned right now. Okay, I'm playing as black against D Sutter. He plays knight to 3 e3, then I do d5. If he had done that, I would capture. If he does this, I like this move. Now e6. This is quite a tricky position. Okay, let's see. I can do that. Then the bishop is gone. He does that. I do that. He puts his queen there. And then I can't capture because of this rook. So that's something I should pay attention for. Maybe I can do that. He does that. This. No, maybe I shouldn't move the bishop. Maybe I can just do that. And then he puts his queen there. I push. And then this is not an option because the bishop is still there. But let's also look at another option, and that is this one. He pushes, and I do that to threaten to capture this. But the threat is not a real threat because then he could just check me. So the only real option is this one. Then I expect him to do this right now, and then I move my knight away so I don't lose it if it does that. Okay, so now I do this move. Then he just can't put his queen there anymore. Oh no, that bishop. Ah, I should have seen that. Of course, he did that move. So we could do this exact thing. I definitely can't do that, because then I'm dead. Maybe I should do that. And if he does that, something like this, but that has no point. Or actually, maybe um, I just had an idea. I don't know. If this pawn was gone, I could have done this after we captured that. But the pawn is still there, and I think I just had an idea how to get rid of it. Oh yes, this was my idea. He takes. I block his attack. And then he still has this. No! Oh, I totally overlooked that. Hey, I still see an option. And that is this one. If he captures. And I do that. And he pushes. And I do that. That's a great option. Because king explosions, they override normal checks. So I can now just blow this up without having a problem. Because if you can blow up your opponent's king, but you're in check, you can still do it. Maybe he had a better option there. Let's take a look. His only option there was in fact to do this, but that would win as well. So, as I said, positions with that opening might be very tricky. And this was very tricky. Okay, I'm playing a fight against nf3 and d4. I'm going to do a 2 knights attack with h3 here. I have seen this move before in game this tournament, but this would really be better, because now he has to capture and e3 is strong. So e3, and I'm gonna win the knight. I think the idea of putting the queen there and not immediately um, capturing it is to avoid this. Well, he resigned. Okay, my next game is as black against Mustrito. He does knight f3, knight e4, the same as he did in our previous game, but there he made a blunder that looked like a good move initially. Well, now I'm doing e5, but I remember that I had some problems with that when he did this, but maybe it's different right now. Maybe I just shouldn't do e5 in this kind of position. Because this queen move is really dangerous. And I did e5 last game and then I noticed, oh no, this queen is going to be dangerous. And now I just do it again. So let's do queen a5, which has to be the safest in this situation. Yeah, I expected that to happen. Anyway, let's try to save myself with a queen down. After he captures, I should move there to avoid that. And now I should do this, because otherwise he could... Oh, whoa. That's a really nice attack. So yeah, he did that. And now I can only do this. Then he will blow everything up again. And I can't check him or something. And this is another option as well. So I shouldn't have done e5 at move 7 because I had problems with it. Okay, my next game is as white against Apostador. He does e5 after knight f3, which is not such a good move, but if you don't pay attention, it's tricky. I think e4 is good here. On the other hand, this caption can be quite annoying, but then I could do that and attack him with my queen and maybe exchange queens or do something else. Anyway, he doesn't capture that. I'm glad about that. I could attack his queen, but I believe we'd survive that, so this is better. Now that queen move would have been dangerous, if he could do it, but he can't. I think I'm going to do this. If he captures, then I do that, and then that, but then he would be able to push that. So I will just capture it and see what happens. His best move is now this, because if you do something like this bishop move, I would blow up his entire army, and this bishop move can be blocked. So I don't have to worry about that right now. Can put him in sake, but that doesn't achieve anything. Okay, so that this bishop is now not at all dangerous. But it is when it does that, but that's no problem. If it does that, I can have that. And it's safe again. He resigns. I had taken all of his pieces, so if he couldn't attack me with his bishop, it would be game over for him, and I successfully defended against his bishop attacks. So that's why I would definitely win the rest of the game. Okay, the tournament is over after 3 seconds. 3 seconds. GG's. Everyone. So this is the end of the episode. I will put the episode on my YouTube channel. I will post a link in the stream chat. Okay, so if you want to watch the video again, or if you missed it, or missed a part of it, you can find it in my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.